Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela and I am so excited. I finally got the Art History Tarot for Past Lives in the mail today. I ordered this deck on the 3rd. And then I ordered the Stretch Tarot a couple of days later. And then I ordered the Russian version of the Past Life Oracle like 3 days after that. And I still got those before this deck. There was a problem with the mailing. We had a ton of snow come in, all kinds of stuff. And then last week, she's like, well, I'm going to send it again. And she sent it again like 2 days ago, and I got it because I live literally 3.5 hours from where this deck came from Red Orchid Publishing. Now, you can actually get this deck, the full set. It comes with a workbook, which I'm dying to dig into. It's thick. It comes with a guidebook, a pouch, really cute pouch with an orchid on it, and the tarot deck for like $54 on Red Orchid Publishing website. Or you can go on Etsy and get the guidebook and the deck for like $28. I chose to get the full kit on the website, and I kind of got a little upset for a second there because it said the workbook wasn't in, that they wouldn't have it till the 1st of February. Well, I ordered it on the 3rd. So I'm like, okay, they'll all be together. Well, she didn't ship it for a few days, and I'm like, why hasn't it shipped? And she's like, well, we're waiting on the workbook. And I'm like, oh. I said, well, can't you just send the deck and the guidebook and all the rest and then send it later? And she's like, yeah. And then it got lost. I think it's still lost in the mail, the first one. I don't know where it went, but it did not come here because it literally took 48 hours for this deck to get here. But I got this workbook last night from Amazon Prime that she sent. And then I got the tarot deck in the bag and the guidebook today. But I've always been looking for a tarot deck to work with past lives with, and then I saw Nina from Supportive Tarot. Actually, she's the reason I bought this deck and the Stretch Tarot, which I've talked about in a previous video. I am so in love with that deck right now. It's amazing. I've been reading as a tarot deck all week. I did the spread that she did a couple years ago, which I'll post that link below as well. But yeah, the Stretch Tarot is amazing. And I have a feeling, because I've already went through these cards because I can't help myself, have a feeling the Art History Tarot for Past Lives is just as amazing as well. But just real quick, the guidebook takes you through several spreads that you can do. And you do 3 days for each spread. And you get just a little bit more information on it. And then it's got dream journals in the back. It's got extra pages. It literally takes you through 21 days to understanding yourself through the past life spreads. And I'm messing that up. And then the guidebook, I haven't even opened it yet. Oh my goodness. It's just... I've seen so many walkthroughs. And it's by Melanie Eva Henson. She's also the creator of Red Orchid Publishing, which once I read her bio in here, I was like, I love her. Because there's a lot of synchronicities there between our lives. A lot, you know. It was just crazy. And I'm like, I feel very kindred with her now. But let's get into the deck real quick. I'm super excited. All I did was open it, make sure all the cards were there. It says the Art History Tarot deck for past lives is a select compilation of historical art designed to help you connect your soul to the past. Several tarot cards have been designated geographical areas that share astrological zodiac signs with the corresponding tarot card. Select cards are assigned to certain historical periods as well. Each of the 78 images displays powerful emotional scenes rooted in place and time to guide the reader through the journey of past life exploration. The deck can be used as a traditional tarot deck as well. It's by Red Orchid Publishing. And I like the back has a longer lip on it that you can just pull out the deck. I love the backs, and I've seen so many walkthroughs. They compare the cardstock to Make Playing cards, and that's one of my favorite cardstocks is Make Playing cards. I've got a lot of decks out there, and it is exactly like MakePlayingCards.com. So if you like their cardstock, you will not be disappointed. The backs are gorgeous. The cardstock is amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to shuffle these. But one thing that intrigued me about this, first of all, it's older artwork, which will tell you down here the artist, the year, around the year and stuff that the art was done. You can use this as a past life deck. Like this is the full, and it's you, represents you in a past life spread, but you can also use it as a tarot card. So all the tarot associations are down here. This was the full, and that's a beautiful card. Beautiful. And I've always loved like old art, historical art. It's always loved it. So here we have the Magician or Africa. And we have Before Christ, the High Priestess. Mother or Temperance. Father, the Emperor. Religion, the Hierophant, which makes sense, even though I don't like my Hierophants to be religious. Lovers and the Lovers. America and the Chariot, which I found very fascinating because the Chariot is my soul card. And I live in America. So then we have Strength and Strength. It's beautiful art. Asia is the Hermit. I'm not really getting the Hermit from this card. So if I did use this as a regular tarot deck, which I don't see myself doing very often, I would probably just associate it with what I know of the Hermit. Because I really don't see the Hermit in that. Fate and Wheel of Fortune. I love this. Beautiful. Justice. Justice. This is an interesting one. Premature Death is the Hangman. And I totally get a Salem Witch Trials out of this. Or Joan of Arc. But I found that very, very interesting. Death is Death. And I think that's why I find that interesting, because it's one of the few that actually has something other than what it means on that card. Because like here we have Death is the Death card. Karmic Lessons for the for Temperance. Interesting. And sorry, it's nighttime. My camera does not do these justice, but they are beautiful. Slavery for the Devil, which totally makes sense to me. Plague for the Tower, which totally makes sense to me. Europe for the Star. It's literally a map, looks like, of Europe, but in a form of a woman. That's cool. South America for the Moon. And as soon as I seen this card for the first time, I immediately thought of the Mayan temples or the Aztec temples, which is in South America. So that makes sense to me, for them, as well as it being for the Moon card. Australia, Sun. The Middle East, Judgment. And just because of all the religious persecution that is still going on over in the Middle East to this day, that makes sense as the Judgment card. And then we have this gorgeous World card. It's also Migration, and I immediately thought of Christopher Columbus. So that's the majors. Now we're into the minors, where I have the Ace of Cups for Turkey. And if you can see, it's just the A of C. So it's just the initial. And it's Turkey as the country. And then we have spouse for Two of Cups. Three of Cups is friendship. Four of Cups is apathy. Five of Cups is a loss. And that reminds me of one of my, I think it means loss in my Oracle of Echoes. It almost reminds me of that image. Six of Cups, karmic connection. Seven of Cups, poison. I cannot wait. I've been dying to ask this deck a couple questions about my last life. So we'll see what that says at the end here. Eight of Cups, abandonment. Nine of Cups, Congo. 10 of Cups, twin flames. Page of Cups, daughter. Knight of Cups, hero. Queen of Cups, loving woman. And King of Cups, benevolent man. Then we have the Wands. Ace of Wands is Korea. Two of Wands is China. Three of Wands is High Middle Ages, 1000 to 1250 AD. Four of Wands is Late Middle Ages, 1250 to 1400. Five of Wands is conflict, which makes sense. Six of Wands, 16th century. Look at that. Just the detail in that artwork is beautiful. Seven of Wands, resolute. Eight of Wands, 18th century. Nine of Wands, prison. 10 of Wands, depression. Page of Wands, sun. Knight of Wands, traveler. Queen of Wands, visible woman. And then we have the King of Wands, philandering man. Okay, and then we have the Swords, Ace of Swords, Japan. Two of Swords, genetic illness. Four of Swords. Wait. Oh, where did it go? I got the five here. Oh, I separated them. Four of Swords, chronic illness. Yeah, I've seen a lot of walkthroughs of this deck to know that was the wrong card. Five of Swords, broken heart. Actually, that was the Three of Swords. I'm sorry. I went the wrong way. Okay, I did them wrong. I didn't do them wrong. Okay, I just saw that as five. So, Five of Swords, violence. Six of Swords, drowning. Seven of Swords, betrayal. Oppression. Eight of Swords. Makes sense. Nine of Swords, dreams. Which to me, that's very Rider-Waite-Smith, so makes sense. 10 of Swords, murder. Makes sense. Page of Swords, brother. Knight of Swords, soldier. Queen of Swords, rational woman. King of Swords, rational man. And we have the Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Spain. Two of Pentacles, India. Three of Pentacles, old age. Four of Pentacles, greed. Look at that. That's awesome. Five of Pentacles, starvation. It's probably one of the darkest cards I've seen in here with the artwork. Six of Pentacles, clarity. Or charity, sorry. Can't read either tonight. Seven of Pentacles, 17th century. Beautiful. What does that say? Eight of Pentacles. Greece. It's Greece, if you can read it. 19th century, 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, Mexico. Page of Pentacles, sister. Knight of Pentacles, true friend. Queen of Pentacles, indigenous woman. That's beautiful. And then, probably my favorite card in this deck, King of Pentacles, indigenous man. Beautiful artwork. So, let's shuffle her and see how she does. Oh, wow. There's stuff flying out at me already. That was my stock card all of last year. The 5 of Wands for conflict. It would be funny that would be the card that would fly out at me. I would not think any other card would fly out. So, yeah, it shuffles great. Let's see how it ruffle shuffles. Amazing. Amazing. So, I pretty much know who I was in my last life. So, I'm going to ask the cards if it can give me any information on my last life. And you see cards are literally flying out. And then I'll do like 2 cards. One more card, please. And then we'll see what the book says on it. Maybe not. Okay, we'll just go with the 1 card then. So I got China and 2 of Wands. We'll see what this book says. If I can find it, because I hear they're not easy to find. But you get a whole page on each card, which is pretty cool. Wait, there was literally open it up to that 5 of Wands. Maybe that's the card I need to be looking at. That's crazy. 2 of Wands. And that was the 5. So we're going to go back a couple. Yeah, right here, China. So it says traditional card, 2 of Wands. Root energy, planning and deciding. In a past life, at least a significant part of a past life was lived within China. You may have Chinese ancestors. That does not resonate for who I know I was in the last life. So let's go to here and see what it says. For the alternative interpretation, the traditional interpretation of this card is the planning stage before action is being taken. For a past life, it means the life path change you are ruminating on at this time is important to this life's goal. And that makes, oh my gosh, I just got chills because that makes sense because of the dreams I have now and who I was in that life are literally coinciding. So that is pretty freaking fabulous. And then it gives you place, China, established January 1st, 1912. Sagittarius, fire and wands, time, early 19th century. And then it gives you information on the art as well. So it gives you pretty good information on the deck itself. So that is exciting. So let's see if it does any more cards. Can you tell me where I lived in my last life? Where I lived in my last life. That's trying to come out. Actually, both of those are trying to come out. So let's see what it says for both of those. Rational woman, Queen of Swords, High Middle Ages, 3 of Wands. Yeah. So neither of those resonate for that part of it because I was not a woman and it wasn't in the High Middle Ages. So let's see what the rational woman has to say, which is the Queen of Swords. And it's got the main thing here, but if you look here, this is where you would look at because they're in order for the traditional tarot card. So that's pretty cool. I think the swords are past the wands. Yeah. So I had some people say they had a hard time looking things up. I don't see that because they're all in order, but you just got to look at the second line. So the root energy for the Queen of Swords, honesty, integrity, academic, wow, and rational. In a past life, the rational woman is a highly intelligent woman who is more logical than emotional. She's likely to be articulate and more prone to think things through before acting. Well, that's me in this life. Let's see the alternative interpretation. The reverse version of this card would be a cold and calculating woman with a cruel streak. So, I mean, it's saying a woman, but I know I was not a woman in the life. So that throws it off a little bit. But all of the description on here is correct from what I know of that person. High Middle Ages. Let's go to Three of Wands and see what it says. We're going to go back here. Okay, Three of Wands. Root energy, action, drive, return, or investment. In a past life, you lived a past life in the High Middle Ages. This was a time of the Crusades and was based on religion. Christian fought to push Muslims out. This Christianization led to the end of the Viking raids. This is the period when France and Germany were established. So that doesn't resonate, the time period. So let's see what the alternative interpretation says. It says the Three of Wands is about acting towards something you want with the promise that the investment made will be worth it. Accept a karmic return. Wow. That really resonates as well for who I was in that life. So that's pretty cool. I will be doing a bigger spread on that person and maybe any other past life that wants to come through. I'm so excited. This is like, I've been waiting on a deck like this for a long time. And the fact that it's been around for a couple years and I have not known about this deck really kind of aggravates me. But thanks to Nita from Shuffle Tarot, I found this deck and the Stretch Tarot for both of them for past lives. And even mediumship work. That would be awesome. That's awesome. So they're basically like dual decks for those purposes. And that's exactly the kind of imagery in both of those decks is what I wanted in a deck. So that is super exciting. And I'm loving these backs, really. That's all I have. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a great evening. Bye.